morning and thanks for joining me again for another What I Eat in a Day. So today it's Monday the 10th January and I've got overnight oats which I made last night. So there's 40 grams of oats for 152 calories. I've got 130 grams of 0% Greek yogurt for 79 calories. 100 grams of frozen weight raspberries for 26 calories. And I got my 200 mils of skim milk for the day for 68 calories. And I'm catching up with the lovely Debbie. Oh, so pleased that she's back on YouTube. Really like inspiring lady, and just, yeah, I just love watching her vlog. So I'm going to sit and eat my breakfast and carry on watching that. So I will catch you all later. So this is my lunch today and I am absolutely dying to eat this. So it's 2 slices of the nimble bread for 114 calories, 30 grams of brie for 87 calories and 20 grams of cranberry sauce for 30 calories. So it's looking delicious and I'm going to tuck in. So these have been haunting me since Christmas. I really like these. They're 105 calories. Not the biggest for the calories, but still. So yeah, I'm going to sit and enjoy that. And this time I'm catching up on Gemma. So yeah, I'm going to eat this nice and slowly and savour every little bit. So I'm here to do my weigh-in update on this part of the video. So hi and welcome back, and hi if you're new to my channel. My name is Joanne and I am calorie counting using the app Nutracheck, which I find is absolutely amazing. It really is. I've looked at other apps over the times and you know, like MyFitnessPal and a couple of other ones, but Nutracheck is far the best one by far, I think. So yeah, I'm a mum of two teenagers. My daughter is 15 and my son is 13. And I've got my lovely husband and a dog called Daisy. I sometimes vlog a bit of our walks or just Daisy a little bit. My husband and daughter are on here occasionally. My son, not really, I don't think ever, or maybe the back of him or something. He's not one for wanting to be on here, so that's his choice, and you know, I'm not gonna argue about it. So yeah, so I'm calorie counting and I'm at the moment on 1,383 calories. I'm gonna see how that goes because I have varied my calories over quite a few months now. From, I think I went to 1,500 and something at one stage to as low as 1,200, and I don't want to go to 1,200 again because I keep seeing lots and lots of people saying, you know, once you are down to 1,200, you really have no like room to move then, because obviously if you're, say, on 1,800 calories a day and you're not losing weight, you can drop down another 200 and see how you go, where if you're on 1,200 you're pretty much stuck. So I don't really want to go any lower than what I am on, but I'm going to see throughout January how I get on these calories, because some of the TD calculators that I was doing was actually saying I should be on about 1,500 calories. So I'll see how I go anyway and what the losses are like. But I mean, if you have been following me for a while, you will know, but to my new subscribers, I am a very slow loser. I have a few health problems which probably get in the way a little bit, and I never like to use that as a excuse, because I could use it as an excuse, but at the end of the day, you can't always blame it on health conditions, I think. I hope I'm saying that right. and not to offend anybody. So yeah, so I am a slow loser. I can have an absolutely 110% week, and I've maintained, or I may have even put on half a pound. And there are a lot of people out there that say, you know, if you're fully on plan, then there's no way that you should gain or maintain, maybe. But I've got to argue with that. I mean, I know what I'm putting in my body, and I know that I have had these amazing weeks and I haven't lost anything. And there has been the times that I have gained half a pound. So yeah, so I've had a really good week this week. I think the first part of the week, on the Monday, because I used to have a Monday weigh day set as an easier day. So if you don't understand what that means, it means on nutracheck you can set whichever day you weigh, or whichever day you choose. You might want a Saturday to go drinking or for a meal or whatever. You can add a easier day, so it gives you more calories on that day but less calories on the other days. And I was doing that, and I was really enjoying the fact that I could have more calories. I could go and have a nice cake because I am partial to a cake. So yeah, I was really enjoying that. But then I was struggling on the other days when my calories had been knocked down quite low. So when I started back now in the new year, after my Christmas break, I decided that I'm going to try, at least throughout January anyway, not to have the easier day, but to stick to the 1,383, or as close to it, as I can, rather than go a lot lower calories. So last week I did do that. I can't remember what I ended on. But then on the Tuesday, I think I went out. I didn't go over massively. I think it might have been 5 calories. Something like that. I can't remember. And I think it was Tuesday and Wednesday. But I think on the Wednesday it was something like 1 calorie, which, you know, was nothing. But I did feel last week that I had... Tuesday I was feeling a bit like I was missing out because I hadn't had that treat that I would have had on weigh day, which was very silly because Christmas and New Year I was having treats every day, hence the gain that I had. So anyway, so today again I'm not going to have an easier day. If I go over a little tiny bit, you know, up to say 50 calories, then it's not too bad. But you'll see anyway at the end of this of how I've ended the day and what I've eaten. So yeah, so I have been really on it. It was my birthday yesterday, and my daughter is a very keen baker, and she wanted to make me something nice for my birthday. But I did ask her kindly not to make me anything, not to buy me any chocolate, because they are quite... they like buying lots of chocolate and things like that. So I was quite happy with flowers, and had some beautiful earrings and cookery books and bits and bobs. So I didn't need chocolate. I would have loved a cake, but I didn't want it because it was obviously the day before weigh day, so I wasn't going to have it. And she cooked us her lovely signature dish, which is tikka masala. And I had that with cauliflower rice, obviously, to keep it down for today for weigh day. So after all my hard efforts, I really hoped that I would get a nice loss today. Because last week I lost £2 and I had gained £5 over Christmas. And previous to Christmas, because I had gone for a couple of meals and things, was it £5? It was £5, wasn't it? I had gained £2 previous to that, so that's obviously half stone. So last week I lost £2. So yeah, so I was really hoping that I would have had a good loss, because I want this weight gain gone so I can start again getting down to my goal weight, because I didn't really have that far to go. I had no more than a stone to go. Obviously I've got more now, so yeah. So I stood on the scales this morning with my eyes closed, with my husband telling me, because I was so excited. I felt excited because I felt that it was going to be a good result. So, and the result was another £2. So yeah, I've lost £4 now in 2 weeks. And of course that is an amazing loss, don't get me wrong, but I had hoped for a tiny bit more, but there you go. I've lost £4, so I've lost more than half of what I've put on, haven't I? Yeah, I have. So yeah, it's all's good. But this week I am going to start. I'm not going to be like absolutely obsessed with my macros, but I have noticed on the odd day that I have been quite high. Now, if you have been watching me a while, you'll know that I went through this phase of watching my salt intake. I'm not going to go into it because it's just no. And it didn't work. And I was starving myself to try and keep the salt under. I wasn't having any kind of treats that I wanted, just to try and keep under this silly amount of salt. So I'm not going to be like on strict on it again, but I just want to keep an eye on on my salt, but not to be obsessed. But mainly, as one of you lovely subscribers mentioned the other day, that there was a day when my carbs were quite high. So I want to keep an eye on my carbs and obviously my saturated fat. But, you know, it's just something I'm going to loosely look at and, as I say, not be obsessed. So that's the only difference that I'm going to do this week. I'm obviously sticking to 1,383. There have been some days where I wish I'd had more calories, to be honest. You know, just for a simple thing, as in going for a Costa coffee. It's surprising you have 200 calories on a drink, how that is then stopping you for having other little things. So yeah, anyway, so that is my weigh-in update this week. So I've lost another £2, so I have another £3 to get to where I was before I gained this over Christmas. Yeah, so fingers crossed in the next 3 weeks I'll get that off, because it's not going to just fall off me, unfortunately, but there you are. And then the next step is to progress on to get into my target, which I cannot wait, and I just cannot wait to come on here and say that I'm there. I'm at my target. And of course then it's the hardest part then of maintaining it, because I know it's not easy, and I see so many people saying how difficult it is. It's harder than it is losing weight, so it's not going to be an easy ride, and I'm going to have to constantly be watching what I eat all the time, because once I let my foot off the pedal, you know that I gain easily. So I am going to be here for the long run, not just to lose the weight and then disappear, because once I disappear my weight will just balloon. So yeah, anyway, thank you for tuning in, and if you're just here for my weigh-in update, thank you so much. But if you're here to watch the rest of the video, thank you very, very much, and I will crack on now because I've got a lot to get on with, and I will see you at tea time. So I'm going to be having this now. It's a brownie from Lidl's, and it's not very big at all, and it's coming up on the app as 300 calories. Absolutely ridiculous, really, for that. I mean, it is tiny. Compare it to my hand. I've only got a small hand, so yeah, but it looks nice and gooey inside. So this is my kind of like belated cake for my birthday. this is my tea tonight. I've got a Lidl's breaded cod fillet, and that is 233 calories. 100 grams of the McCain naked chips for 172 calories. And 40 grams of peas for 32 calories. So a lovely yummy tea, and I'm really looking forward to it. So I'm finishing the evening showing you straight into my screen because I have got a really bad headache tonight and I feel absolutely shattered. So I'm not looking the best to be on here. So here we are. I am over on calories today. I've ended on 1,575, which is 175 over my daily amount. So my breakfast was 325 with my milk, and then my lunch 336. My tea was 437, and my snacks, now this you didn't see, I had a Cadbury's cream egg, which is obviously what's taken me over, the chocolate brownie there for 300 calories, and my goodness, that was so small for 300 calories. It was lovely, but just very, very small. So yeah, and I had that creamy egg not long ago. So I haven't put down a whip because I'm 99.9% sure I'm not going to have one. Well, I can't have one really because of that end reading. So yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching again. Sorry it's been a bit of an abrupt finish, but I really feel absolutely whacked tonight. So I just want to go and have a shower and chill out for the night. So thank you to all of you that have watched, and thank you to my new subscribers. Really looking forward to sharing my journey with you, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care. Bye.